Joining me today to discuss cybersecurity is Joe Edwards, Vice President of Global Sales Engineering at OPSWAT. Welcome, Joe.
Thanks, Sid. Glad to be here.
Industrial cybersecurity includes a broad range of technologies and processes and services. To start this off, could you give our audience, our viewers, a feeling for where OPSWAT fits into that?
Yeah, so OPSWAT focuses on OT and critical infrastructure protection. Our platform includes everything from supply chain compliance, endpoint protection, email security. We do transient file scanning, so file malware analysis. We also do protect air-gapped networks through unilateral and bilateral gateways, as well as OT asset inventory. We also provide industrial firewalls, as well as secure file scanning.
Many of my clients tell me that they would like to drive convergence between their IT and OT cybersecurity programs, and I'm wondering if OPSWAT can help them with that.
Yeah, that remains a big challenge for a lot of our customers as well, but OPSWAT is aware of the need and the necessity to transmit files in and out of secure environments. So things like upgrades and bringing files into the OT environment to ensure for compliance, ensure that devices are running properly, as well as getting business intelligence data out of the network. So we provide a full range. Our platform protects both directions of data in and out of the OT environment.
Oh, okay. Another issue that we've talked a lot about in our forums is digital transformation. And I find a lot of companies, one of the things that is slowing the adoption of that is concern about cybersecurity. And I'm wondering what OPSWAT, if you see the same thing and what you can do to help them with that.
Yeah, there's a lot of complexity around digital transformation, the network complexity, the lack of OT and ICS protection in those networks. And so what OPSWAT does, our platform allows to fill in the gaps to where we can reduce that complexity, as well as protect in the areas of OT where traditional IT vendors maybe have fallen short.
A lot of our clients, which are manufacturers and infrastructure operators, they're starting to rely much more. They're looking, I would say, for more support from their vendors and for services. And I'm wondering if OPSWAT does anything with respect to that, can help them in that regard.
Yeah, in fact, we have an OT security operations center to where we provide monitoring to 24/7 alerting. We can do any level of compliance-based alerting, as well as providing our clients with education through our OPSWAT Academy and critical infrastructure education and awareness. So giving them the full gamut of capabilities.
Regulations, I think, are a very important issue. Today, there's a lot of them in place, and they're non-binding, but I think there's concern about them becoming more fines and things like that in the future. And I'm wondering, again, if you're seeing that same thing and if what you can do to help them with that.
So what we're seeing a lot of is that detection just isn't enough. If you notice that there's a compliance error, there's going to come a time to where those violations are going to cost money, and so we have to go into proactive protection, and that's a lot of what we're focused on is ensuring that we're protecting against compliance issues, so they're not getting those monetary penalties.
I saw, with respect to compliance, I saw that you all have a new product now that you just announced here at the ARC Forum. Can you tell me a little bit about that and what the challenges are and it's the mobile device, the mobile kiosk I'm speaking of?
Yes, and we're really excited about launching our K2100 product, which is a mobile hardened military grade tablet that we're able to use all of our core technologies from multi-scanning, content disarm and reconstruction, and bring it out into the field. There's times where you can't at the point of entry scan files, and so there's use cases to bring it into some areas which have that are more susceptible to cold weather and high temperatures, and this device is going to be able to expand the capabilities to protect critical infrastructure at the point where we need it.
Are there special issues with that? I saw a presentation yesterday. I was moderating the session with a fellow from Hitachi, and he mentioned that he was looking into using that, and he had a lot of challenges in remote places all over the world and things like that. So, can you comment a little about the challenges of having a good mobile solution?
Yeah, I mean, you don't always just come through the big office building and, and provide, a place where they can scan files to do upgrades. And so there comes a time where maybe something's down or maybe something has, we have to dispatch a person. So you've got to be able to scan those files, those upgrade files, those installation that are necessary for HMIs and PLCs. And so having that at the point of presence is going to give our customers a lot more flexibility to protect their inventory.
Thank you. Joe, it's been a pleasure talking to you
Thanks, I
today.
appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
We've been speaking with Joe Edwards, Global Vice President of Sales Engineering for OPSWAT. Thank you for watching.